Robert Reynolds, better known as the Sentry, is one of the most enigmatic and devastatingly powerful characters in Marvel Comics history. Originating in Sentry number 1 in 2000, created by Paul Jenkins and Jay Lee, Reynolds was a forgotten hero inserted retroactively into the fabric of Marvel continuity. Reynolds was a reformed meth addict who stumbled upon a government lab containing the Golden Sentry Serum, a failed attempt to replicate and surpass the Super Soldier Serum. Once he consumed it, he unlocked the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, a poetic description for the virtually incalculable cosmic-level strength, molecular manipulation, and photonic-based energy manipulation he now wielded. With solar radiation sustaining and amplifying every cell in his body to levels that allowed him to fly at light speed, lift immeasurable weights, survive supernova-level explosions, teleport, regenerate from a single molecule, phase through matter, bend time and space around him, and resist all forms of telepathy and magical interference. However, this transformation had a catastrophic mental cost. Deep within him, the serum awakened the void, a psychic manifestation of Reynolds' deepest fears, guilt, and repressed trauma, which took physical form as a black entity of mass destruction, capable of tentacle-based attacks, weather control, fear amplification, and reality distortion. As a result, Sentry became a paradox, Earth's most powerful protector and its greatest existential threat. His instability was so profound that he convinced Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and even Professor X to help erase his existence from the minds of every living being on Earth to prevent the void from manifesting. Despite this, he returned during events like New Avengers, Dark Reign, and Siege, showing increasingly erratic behavior, once tearing the god of war Ares completely in half, obliterating Asgardian forces, and ultimately dying by choice at the hands of Thor to prevent further void-based annihilation. Later, the Sentry was resurrected by the cosmic energy of the Seed of Life, and began battling other forms of corruption, including a multiversal conflict against his own inner darkness that Marvel began exploring in titles like Doctor Strange the Void and King in Black. During this arc, when Null, the primordial god of symbiotes, invaded Earth, Sentry was dispatched immediately due to his ability to resolve apocalyptic threats solo, and initially repeated the maneuver he once used on Carnage, flying the enemy into the sky to disintegrate them in the vacuum of space. However, Null countered effortlessly, stopping Sentry mid-air, ripping his body in half and doing more than killing him. He reached inside and absorbed the void, subsuming the very core of Robert Reynolds' madness and power into himself, which did not just kill the Sentry physically, but marked the metaphysical consumption of all he was. Afterward, Valkyrie, Jane Foster, personally escorted his soul to Valhalla, but Marvel has not confirmed if his essence was purified, or if the void remains fragmented inside Null's darkness, leaving Sentry's fate as one of the most unresolved and haunting questions in modern Marvel canon. Not merely for his power, but for what happens when the ultimate light can no longer hold back the darkness it was born with.